Welcome to the Virtual Techy, where we help people decode the future of tech and build AI businesses that run on autopilot. Before we go further, get yourself a pen and paper or get your notepad ready as we delve into today's topic. All right, let's just dive right in. Look, the old rules for getting rich in the tech world, they're completely changing. The old way, spending a decade grinding away at a language like Python, that's just not the path anymore. The new game is all about leverage. It's about mastering these incredible AI tools that can do the work of an entire team for you. And that is the core idea we're going to unpack today. So here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll talk about the big picture, what I'm calling the new AI gold rush. And then we're going to break down 5 specific, super high-value roles that are popping up right now. The automation architect, the no-code app builder, the voice AI engineer, the synthetic media director, and finally, the corporate knowledge architect. Let's get into it. Okay, first up, the new AI gold rush. And let me be clear, this is not going to be another one of those explainers telling you to just learn prompt engineering. No, we're going way deeper than that. We're looking at the actual jobs that companies are desperately hiring for right now to get an edge. These are the roles where the real money, the real value is being made. And this slide just nails the whole shift, right? The old way was this long, slow grind. But the new way, it's all about speed and strategy. It's not about painstakingly writing code line by line anymore. It's about knowing how to be the conductor, how to orchestrate these powerful AI tools to solve huge business problems, and to do it in a tiny fraction of the time. All right, rule number 1, the automation architects. And I absolutely love this analogy. You're basically becoming the new plumbing of the internet. Just think about it for a second. Most companies today are drowning in apps, right? They've got CRMs, payment processors, project management tools, dozens of them. And guess what? None of them talk to each other. It's just total chaos. And that's exactly where you come in. So your job is to come in with tools like N8N or Make.com and connect all those separate apps. You're building these smart workflows that automate entire processes, sometimes even making decisions on their own. But here's the really crucial part, the value. You let a business scale up like crazy without having to hire more people. You're literally freeing up the whole team to focus on stuff that actually grows the business. Okay, let me give you a super concrete example of something you could build and sell today. It's an auto onboarding flow. So picture this, a customer pays. That payment automatically updates the company's CRM. Then, boom, an AI sends out a perfectly personalized welcome email. Next, they get an auto invite to the company's Slack or Discord. And here's the magic touch. An AI agent keeps an eye on them, and if they haven't logged in after 24 hours, it sends a friendly little nudge. The best part, you built the system just once, and you can sell it to company after company. Okay, let's shift gears to our second role, the no-code app builder. So if automation is all about connecting the tools that already exist, this role is about creating brand new ones from scratch at a speed that is just mind-blowing. We're seriously talking about going from a simple idea in your head to a fully working app, not in months or weeks, but in minutes. And what's so wild about this is how it completely redefines what a developer even is. In the past, if you had a great app idea but you couldn't code, well, you were just stuck. But now, with tools like Lovable.dev, you are the developer. The only skill you really need, the ability to just type in plain English what you want to build. The AI does all the heavy lifting. For example, imagine a local dentist wants a special booking platform just for their VIP clients. You could literally go to Lovable and just type, "Build me a landing page for a dentist's booking system with a calendar." The AI just builds it. Then you say, okay, now add Stripe for payments so I can take a deposit. And boom, it adds that feature. You can generate it, test it, and have it live in no time. In this world, speed is the ultimate weapon. All right, so now you can build apps in minutes. So what's next? Let's talk about a whole new way for people to interact with them, voice. This brings us to the voice AI engineer. We are moving way beyond screens and keyboards here. We're entering a new era where talking is often the easiest, the most preferred way to get things done online. Seriously, just stop and think about this for a second. What if your business could actually talk? What if your customers could just call a number and have a real, productive, helpful conversation with an AI that perfectly represents your brand? This isn't some far-off sci-fi concept anymore. This is a real service you can build for companies right now. The go-to tool for this is something called VOPI, which is a voice API. You can use it to build these incredible agents that can scale out sales calls or handle pretty much all of your inbound customer support. And you want to hear a crazy example of how powerful this is? Somebody built a bot that called up a bunch of used Rolex stores using the voice of some New York Italian guy to actually negotiate prices and log all the results. It's just unbelievably powerful. And honestly, a lot of people would rather talk to an efficient AI than fill out some clunky web form. Okay, moving on to our next role, and this one sounds like it's straight out of a movie, the synthetic media director. The core idea here is, well, it's as powerful as it is kind of wild. You're basically cloning the CEO to create content at a scale that was never before possible. Just look at this number, 50 videos a day. Now, I got to admit, I was pretty skeptical of these AI avatars at first, but you can't argue with the data. If a leader, a CEO, can show up and share their best ideas 50 times a day on every single platform without ever having to step in front of a camera, they just win. It's an absolutely unbeatable advantage when it comes to content. And you might think this is super complicated, but the process is actually surprisingly simple. Step 1, you use a tool like 11 Labs to create a perfect, indistinguishable clone of the CEO's voice. Step 2, you pick their digital avatar in a platform like HeyGen. Step 3, you use ChatGPT to write a killer script. And Step 4, you just export a finished, ready-to-post video. You're literally giving that leader all their time back while their brand just explodes online. That is a total game changer. And that brings us to our final and maybe the most critical role of them all, the corporate knowledge architect. See, once you've got all this automation and content running, you have to manage the single most valuable asset any company has. It's collective knowledge. This role is all about building the business brain. So, what exactly is a corporate knowledge architect? Well, using a tool like BuddyPro.ai, you are the person who builds the central AI-powered brain for the entire business. Think about it. The founder has years and years of beliefs, strategies, and hard-won experiences locked up in their head. What if anyone in the company could just tap into that wisdom 24/7, just by asking a simple question? Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to extract everything. You're going to pull knowledge from their emails, from their social media posts, from internal training docs. You'll even codify their core company beliefs and leadership philosophy. You feed all of this into the AI, which then makes sense of it all. If you are the person who builds this brain, you instantly become one of the most valuable people in the entire company. No question. Okay, we have covered a ton of ground here, but this next part is maybe the most important takeaway. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed by all these options. Your mission is simple. Pick one lane, just one. Don't try to be an expert in all of them. Find the one that really gets you excited and make a commitment to start learning it this week. And let's make that a real commitment, not just a vague idea. I want you to open up your calendar right now. Seriously, do it and schedule a 90-minute block. Just 90 minutes. Dedicate it to learning the main tool for the role you just picked. That's it. If you can just stack that one small win week after week, you will be absolutely floored by how fast your skills and your career can take off. You know, the future of work really boils down to a simple equation. It's AI plus you. The professionals who embrace these tools, who learn how to leverage them, they're going to be the big winners over the next few years. So the only real question left is, are you ready? If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe so the algorithm can recommend more of my content to you and other viewers as well.